Hi everyone, this is the BwD Pay Down, Workload Up, Getting Ballot Ready briefing for workplace reps. So we asked our members why they feel they deserve a pay rise. We've got 4 quotes on screen right now, and I'll give you a few seconds just to read them. Now what was really quite apparent from the results is that our members are linking pay and workload. We've got 4 more quotes on screen. I'll give you a few more seconds to read those. So now I've got some discussion questions. How is the cost of living crisis impacting members in your school? How angry are they about this year's pay freeze and the government's sub-inflation proposals for next year's pay rise? Does spiralling workload mask or exacerbate members' concerns on pay? And what other issues impact on members' views about pay? I'll just give you a few seconds to think about that before we move on. It's clear that the situation is going from bad to worse. The government proposes pay increases of just 3% for most teachers in September 2022. With the retail price index inflation at 11.7%, this will result in a huge real terms pay cut of 9% in 2022, much bigger than the pay cut from the 2021 pay freeze. This comes as pay in the wider economy is increasing and as the graduate labour market recovers. The government wants to focus on its plans to increase starting pay by 8.9%, but these increases will benefit just 1 in 14 classroom practitioners and barely keep pace with inflation too. Starting pay increases at the expense of pay cuts for the vast majority and will add to the teacher recruitment and retention problems. This problem requires an undifferentiated inflation plus increase for all to send a clear and unambiguous signal that educators are properly valued. With inflation at a 40-year high, the cost of living crisis is already a breaking point for many members, including perhaps especially support staff. With 1/3 of teachers leaving the profession within 5 years, education provision itself is beyond breaking point, so effective action on pay is in the interests of young people and parents as well as educators. The government's attack on educators and other public sector workers is a political choice. The government can afford to fund inflation plus pay rises. Educators, education and wider society cannot afford otherwise. Member anger on pay is real and it is rising. Here are 2 screenshots used from the NEU's pay calculator. So an MP4 teacher in 2021 would have earned £31,778. The salary before the most recent pay increase was £30,599 a year. Now, if your pay had grown in line with inflation since 2010, it would have been £37,125 a year. So after the following pay round, you will be worse off by £5,347 a year. You can also see there that we have a screenshot of the MP6 teacher and 2 screenshots for the upper pay range 1 teacher and the upper pay range 3 teacher. So what do we need to do to double a ballot turnout? Well, in the NEU pay survey in January-February of this year, 73% people said yes to strike action with a 28.5% turnout, so just 21% of those eligible voted yes. The statutory threshold requires an above 50% turnout, and out of those people, 40% need to vote yes. The 2 key factors in high turnouts are branch briefings such as this and reps running members' meetings. How can you double turnout or boost it to 100% in your school? And help us to achieve likewise in neighbouring schools or neighbouring schools that don't have a rep. So here is our campaign roadmap for October's indicative ballot. In the summer term, we're asking reps to run union group meetings in their schools, to agitate members around pay and getting ballot ready, and to collectivise around workload, to data cleanse at every available opportunity. The branch will visit schools without reps and target schools with low turnout to ensure we meet the ballot threshold. In mid to late July, the government will respond to the STRB recommendations, and the NEU special exec will confirm the ballot window. In September, we'll hold a national rep Zoom, and the branch will continue to hold further reps briefings, and reps will continue to schedule group meetings during the ballot period, and we'll have a final push on the data cleanse. In October, the indicative pay ballot will open on the 1st of October and will be open for 2 to 3 weeks. So what are we asking reps to do? We're asking reps to agitate around pay and get your union group ballot ready by ensuring members' contact details, workplace, home address, mobile number and email address are all recorded accurately on myneu.org.uk. Discuss how to negotiate a directed time calendar if you don't have one, and collectively address any other in-school drivers of workload. We can support you in this by using model slides for union group school meetings, and I can send those to you via email, or you can download them online. Here are some more discussion questions that we'd like reps to think about. Why did members in your school not complete the pay survey? What issues impact on member willingness to take strike action on pay? How did you persuade others to vote and to vote yes? How can we work together to double turnout in the autumn term? And what support do you need to achieve this? So finally, the actions for the summer term. To agitate around pay and get your union group ballot ready by ensuring members' contact details, workplace, home address, mobile number and email address are all recorded accurately on myneu.org.uk. Discuss how to negotiate a directed time calendar if you don't have one, and collectively address any other in-school drivers of workload. We can support you this with resources, model slides for your union group meetings that I can send to you via email, with workplace packs including directed time rep booklets, campaign posters illustrating our campaign roadmap, which was posted to you on the week commencing the 23rd of May. You should also have a copy of the VEV Tackling Accountability Workload Checklist, which was posted to all reps last autumn. We want you to sign and share the replaced Ofsted Let Teachers Teach petition to take national action on a major driver of education workload, and to make sure everyone who can joins NEU to have their say by visiting that link, calling that number or scanning that QR code on screen. If you need any further help or support in organising your members' meetings, you can contact me in the WhatsApp group or email me at andrew.pratt@neu.org.uk. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you all for the next reps briefing in the autumn term.